Hey guys, it's me again, Juan. Loco, I wanted to show you because I know some people have put some of their Queen albums up, but there's not many people who have. There's a couple of fellows, one from Spain, who has a great collection, and I did one way back, but this is not everything Queen. I have a couple of Freddie Mercury solo stuff, but I want to show you basically everything's Queen related, except the Freddie stuff. I'm going to start with Project Starfleet. I mean, I know you guys have seen this before. This is a real nice one. Oh, that light coming from somewhere. Gotta get a better camera. It's also self-adjusts. You guys know this is really good. This is kind of like a Japanese miniseries that Brian May did. It's got Eddie Van Halen, of course, is playing on it. It's pretty cool. That's a nice one. Innuendo. This is the. I haven't opened this. This is a U.S. press. This is, I think, a U.S. press. I'm not sure, though, if it is. Hollywood Records, it probably is, though. Of Innuendo, which was the official last Queen album, you know, not mentioning Made in Heaven, which is very difficult to get and extremely pricey. Which is probably the last one, but this is the last one officially while Freddie was alive with us. Love the cover, and, you know, the songs are great on this one. Innuendo. The Miracle. This one is a Spanish one I got when I lived in Spain. I always dug this album a lot. The Miracle. When I Want It All, Invisible Man was a great song. I used to have the remix of it. Khashoggi Ship is on this. Breakthrough. You know, What's It All Worth It? The Kind of Magic. Now this one, is this a Spanish one too? No, this is not a Spanish one. This is RCM Music Service one. Kind of Magic. It's a shame that Queen, you know, lost popularity here in the mid '80s. I think the Works was still. This album is Queen the Works. This was still when Queen was fairly popular in the U.S. Still, this had a few good hits like Radio Gaga. This had I Want to Break Free. You know, Machine Back to Humans. Queen's Greatest Hits. This is what? This is U.S. press. Queen's Greatest Hits. This sold real well here and around the world. This was big. Hot Space. I had this album with the poster, the huge Hot Space poster, but this one doesn't have the poster. It has the inner sleeve in it, though. American Press. Yeah. Under Pressure, of course, is the biggest hit of this album. Body Language was a song in Spanish. The Words of Love, Las Palabras del Amor. Back Chat, Staying Power. It was kind of a more disco-fi. Queen the Game. This one is, of course, they all have the original inner sleeves. Pictures on this is cool. This is in Munich. I always loved Play the Game. Dragon Attack was a great song. Crazy Little Thing Called Love. And of course, Now One Bites the Dust. Don't Try Suicide was a really good song off this album. Live Killers. Much maligned live album, but I really love this. This is the first album I ever heard of Queen. Actually, when this came out, it's the first time I had heard of Queen, and this is the first time I ever heard of Queen was Live Killer, so it's pretty special, this double album for me. Man, Queen is cool. Sheer Heart Attack. This does have the, it has it twice. You guys have seen this. I had the jazz album, and I did have the poster, but when I moved, I don't even want to know what I did with the poster. This is a picture of a lyric sheet of Queen Jazz. John Deacon, Freddie, Roger Taylor, and Brian May. I have two copies of this, of the lyric sheet. I don't know what happened here. Queen Jazz. Yes, I did have the bicycle poster. This one doesn't include the bicycle poster, though. It includes the original inner sleeve of them lounging about in a huge studio. I wonder if this was Montreux. This was Montreux, Switzerland, and Nice, France. Cool, man. Queen Jazz has great songs. Fat Bottom Girls, Bicycle Race, Mustafa. Day at the Races. This is probably an American one. I love the British ones because, as you guys know, the British one have the Queen logo. This one has a logo here, but it doesn't have the logo inside, though. Inside it's the regular Butterfly Electra label. Still pretty nice copy of A Day at the Races. And then, of course, Day at the Races. Oh, Night at the Opera. Here we go. Clear copy of A Night at the Opera. News of the World, another nice copy of it. All these gatefold ones are cool. The soundtrack to Flash Gordon, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, they used to have this in a promo version. This is kind of a cutout, but many people didn't like the movie or the soundtrack. The movie I didn't really like much. The soundtrack I thought was decent, you know. It was okay. Queen 2, is this the gatefold? Yeah, this opens up. I think all of them are gatefolds, but I don't know if in Great Britain they're all gatefolds of Queen 2. What a beautiful cover. It reminds us of Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, man. The only bad thing is that, of course, you know, they're U.S. pressing, so they don't have the Queen logo on them. And of course, Queen, their first album. This is an American pressing. I used to have a Dutch pressing of this, of Queen's first album, which is a classic by any, you know, stretch of the imagination. This doesn't have the original. No, it doesn't have. They all have the Elektra, you know, label. And this was a pretty nice one to find. It's a picture disc of Queen with it's a smile and Larry Lyrics. This is I wonder if it's a British import. The smile and Larry Lyrics with Queen in, was it Noose? Look at that. I love the picture of the Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth impersonator with Queen. Freddie. This one has songs like Going Back. Oh my God, Earth songs, you know, of Brian May and Roger Taylor's band. April Later, I Can Hear Music. Step on Me, Going Back, Mad to Swine. I think that's an early Queen song, right? May, Taylor, Mercury, Earth, Black. All of them are May and Staffel. Going Back, I Can Hear Music, which is a cover. Yeah, it's pretty cool just for you know, how can you say it? All purposes of, you know, having something a little bit collectible. So, you know, I do have a couple of Freddie Mercury solo albums, which I didn't have time to post up. But I hope you liked the Queen video, and you guys put up your Queen vids as well. Sorry I haven't read my email in a bit and haven't been on. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you like the Queen. I just did it because, you know, September 5th was Freddie Mercury's 65th birthday, if he would have been alive. And they're doing the Queen extravaganza coming soon to the U.S. So this is Loco saying have a good one. Hope you enjoyed it, and peace.